Lights, camera, action. Welcome to the first episode of Modern Dating with me, LadyFingers, my insecurities, and all of my ex-lovers. Got a list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. Firstly, sorry that this episode is late, but at least it came. Unlike my... Please note that in case I say anything that you find controversial or something that offends you, you should look into that. Sounds like a you problem. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the love bomber. We'll first talk about who this love bomber is and how you can identify them. We'll then talk about why they behave in this ridiculous way, and then we'll talk about how to deal with the love bomber. Any resemblance to actual people or events is purely on purpose. If you can't think of anyone in your life who is a love bomber, chances are it's you. Section 1, right? Do the thingy. Okay. So who is this love bomber, right? So a love bomber is basically somebody who will on day one act all coy and be like, I don't know if I'm really looking for a relationship, or I don't know if I want to fall in love, right? And I'm just trying to be casual and keep it simple. And then the second time you meet them, they're going to be like, oh my God, I don't remember the last time I felt like this, right? This is not my regular date sort of situation. I'm feeling things, that I haven't felt before in really long. Day 3, they're going to be like, now that we've met each other more than twice, and in my case, usually done other stuff, they will say that now I think we need to have a conversation, right? Because I'm feeling really intense things and I want to see where this can go. And then on day 4, you're in the baby category. Good morning messages, and they're like, hello baby. And they're like, what have you had for breakfast? They're like, provided you have this for breakfast, why am I not having breakfast with you? It's really intimate, and you're just like, oh my God, I found my love of my life. Oh my God, it's sorted. Are you upset, baby? And don't worry, I'm here. Nothing else matters. It's only you. And then suddenly you wake up on a Monday and they're like, oh my God, I'm really busy. So meetings, thoughts, responsibilities, right? Bhabi from another city who has landed, and now the whole family is congregating around this one baby. And of course, the kicker, I don't know if I'm sure about this. Why this love bomber is so such a, what's the word? Piece of shit, right? Is just that you started off not having these expectations, right? You started off being like, hum to maze karne wale hai, and then this time will end and it will all be good. But this love bomber is like, there is some love, right? And they just bomb you with the love, right? So much affection and so much tenderness, and then maybe you're like, do we even need to use the condom? You start to open a little bit, everything, and then they come inside and they're like, wait, what is this? Why am I here? I don't want to be here. This is not what I signed up for, right? I need to take it slow, right? And they move out into the movement. It's because that they set up this expectation that you're like, oh my God, when it all starts to crash again, you feel really, really like this is your fault. You've done something. You must have turned them off. But the truth is that this person was raised badly. They obviously have emotional issues, and their name is probably. And the key to identifying the love bomber is that suddenly they go from 0 to hero in terms of how much affection they are feeling for you. And you're like, how does this person have so much time to be available to you, right? And if somebody has such a huge gap in their life that this stranger that they meet can suddenly come and just occupy this, and they suddenly have nothing else in their life except this one stranger, that's suspicious. And if somebody is willing to completely combust their entire life and fit you into that within a matter of 2 to 3 days and say that they love you and say that they feel things for you that they've never felt before, that's probably going to be short-lived, because they're going to be just fitting you in a very short-term perspective until it's convenient for them. Why the love bomber is different than just a regular piece of shit is that the love bomber will keep you hooked. They've just done 4-5 really good things for you, right? So the 6th time that they maybe are not able to be there for you, or after 3 days of consistent communication, when on the 4th day they are not there, they're not going to be like, I'm not there. They're going to be like, but I was there for the last 3 days, right? How can you get mad that I'm not there this 4th time? Right? And that's how they will keep you hooked. So even if they do not stay in touch with you or respond to your messages at the same speed, you still have this very recent memory of when they were. You will keep convincing yourself that no, it's just they are busy, that was the real them and this is not the real them. And this period of giving them the benefit of doubt can continue for really, really long. In my case, And that's what makes them so dangerous, because they don't give you the clear sign that I'm not into it. They will just keep that memory fresh of when they were into it, and then they will extend this part of their life, right? Psychologically speaking, Psychologically speaking, a love bomber essentially wants attention. A love bomber essentially wants to know that with very minimal effort from their side, can they get you to fall for them? They want to feel wanted. These are the kind of people who want to walk into a room and feel like everybody there wants them. So they will give you all the attention so that you start returning it. They will play like these little games and like give you a little bit of gifts, and in my case, make a presentation about why they deserve to be with me before they even come for a date. Either they flat out come and tell you that I like to feel wanted. Maybe they'll be very honest and vulnerable about certain insecurities that they have. They are trying to make you say that, no, that insecurity is invalid. I still want you. I'm still attracted to you. I still have desire for you. How do I bring up the fact that he had slept with other women without actually making it non-anonymous? Some of the weird fetishes that love bombers have would include things like, even when they're in a relationship, wanting to sleep with like multiple other people just so that they can feel like so many other people want them even though they're already in this relationship. How should you deal with a love bomber? Do you really think that if I knew how to deal with a love bomber, I would feel the need to make a virtual diary complaining about it so that strangers could come and tell me that I'm okay and that I don't need them to feel good about myself? You deal with a love bomber the same way that you deal with a politician who makes a lot of big promises and tells you that there's going to be a bright future together, and you feel yourself getting sucked in. And then they make it to the seat of power, the love seat of power. So just vote them out of power. Get back on the dating apps, find someone else, begin the process of the next heartbreak. Sorry, did I say heartbreak? I meant love story, whatever. The best way to get over someone is to get under someone else, and I would suggest that you get right on that. If there are any love bombers watching, hit me up. No, I'm wearing this tiara because I'm the queen of hearts.